With meme coins on the rise, we have to consider the impact of social networks and hype on Web3 adoption. Delphi Digital says decentralized social protocols are in the innovation phase of their hype cycle, and that emerging protocols could one day dethrone traditional social media giants. So without further ado, here are 9 protocols which can potentially reshape the Web3 social landscape. Now, first on today's list, we have Lens. The Ethereum community views Lens as a highly promising project. It's a decentralized social media experiment developed by the Aave team on Polygon, and users' profiles are minted as NFTs. Now, the key difference between Lens and traditional social media apps like Twitter is that users own their content. Posts can be collected by followers as NFTs, which can be free or paid. Lens rolled out its closed launch last February, and user engagement metrics have since surged, with daily user actions soaring in late March. Lens also has third-party teams like Buttrfly and Phaver, which create user-facing applications for content exploration. Buttrfly is another popular explorer, and it provides things like curated feeds, AI-generated summaries, NFT marketplace integration, and some unique features for discovering visual artists and musicians. With Lens focusing on providing a core decentralized social media protocol, these third-party teams like Buttrfly and Phaver are building out user-facing applications like content explorers. Their aim is to serve content to Web3 users looking to discover visual artists and musicians. And on that note, the Defiant has just set up a new Lens profile, so be sure to give us a follow. As we know, decentralized networks face adoption challenges due to the high transaction fees and limited throughput. Lens is addressing this with Momoka, which is a layer 3 data availability system for storing platform-generated data. So Momoka essentially serves as an off-chain scaling solution, and it does so by processing Polygon transactions without compressing them into L1. Instead, the transactions are sent and stored on a data availability layer. Next on today's list, we have Farcaster, a Lens competitor which offers a decentralized social graph protocol for open source development and user-controlled data. And it's sort of similar to email in that Farcaster users can transfer their social identity between apps, while developers can create new features on the network. Farcaster tackles data storage by using interconnected hubs, where only profile IDs are stored on the Ethereum network. Fourth on our list is Bluesky, a team that spun out of Twitter in 2019, and they're currently developing the AT protocol to enable a decentralized social media, and they're going to launch with microblogging apps to showcase their capabilities. With an open source framework for building social apps, AT protocol aims to foster experimentation and innovation in Web3 to provide transparency, interoperability, and user account portability across a federated network. Next, we have Orbis, an open social protocol allowing Web3 developers to incorporate social features into their dApps. Private messaging, discussion feeds, and public avatars are examples. The project also offers a software development kit which allows devs to build customized integrations. Now, by this point, you're likely wondering about the metaverse. Well, you're in luck, because projects like Decentraland and the Sandbox offer decentralized social experiences with users interacting in virtual spaces, monetizing land ownership, and engaging with their favorite brands, which highlights Web3's potential to reshape digital interactions. Mirror is an optimism-based user-owned text publishing platform, and it allows users to monetize content, build communities, and launch crowdfunding campaigns. And what about Fabricant? A digital fashion house aiming to revolutionize metaverse fashion interactions by enabling users to rapidly change digital identities to create, share, and trade NFT wearables and receive royalties from future sales. The Fabricant was founded back in 2018, and it made headlines when it collaborated with Dapper Labs. They launched and auctioned the world's first digital dress as an NFT in May 2019. And in case you're wondering, the piece sold for $9,500. And finally, we have Steemit. Steemit is a pioneer in decentralized social platforms. It was built on the Steem blockchain back in 2016, and it reached over 1 million users in just 2 years. Now, despite its decline due to internal disputes and some competition, Steemit serves as yet another example of early Web3 experimentation in the social media space. I'm sure many of you both use and have opinions when it comes to social media platforms. And while hurdles remain, we're certainly looking forward to seeing what each of these platforms that we've discussed today can eventually mean for broader use cases and adoption of Web3. So let us know in the comments if you've used any, and just how quickly you think decentralized social platforms can capture market share from the enormous centralized incumbents.